What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for another round of Week 13 PCC Oval at Richmond. This time we are back in the Renault Clio, my usual PCC car. I didn't run Richmond. I don't remember if Richmond was even an option last season, but we haven't done it before, so we're going to give it a whirl. Feels somewhat similar, really, like, I don't know, 85 or 90% similar to what Iowa was last season when we ran the Clio. So very easy to get my eye in and feel comfortable. Just ran like 2 or 3 laps in the warm up and that was it. But just running my usual PCC road set as I did in the BMW at Gateway. So hopefully it's fun. We are going to be starting again mid pack. Doesn't count for anything. Doesn't matter. We do have another Clio here with us, the 5 car of Julian. So hopefully we have a good battle with them. Can fight our way through some of this traffic and battle up towards the front. The BMWs, at least the ones in this session, don't seem to be that much quicker than us. Less than half a second, and then Jaden is a little faster than us in the 86. I figured a fast 86 driver would be faster around than the Clio, and a fast Mazda would probably be as well, but I don't think we have any super ultra fast Mazdas, so it is what it is. 13 cars are registered, but I think only like 10 are in the session, which is a little bit unfortunate, but regardless, should be a lot of fun. 25 laps should take about 12 minutes once we get rolling. I hope you all are having a great Monday. This is probably going to be a Monday video by the time it comes out. So I hope you all are having a great day. Again, we're just starting week number 1 now by the time you see this, or getting right to it. Going to have probably week 13 figure great tomorrow is the hope. K5 at Darlington on Wednesday. And then if all goes to plan, just because I'm going to be out of town for this weekend and need some stuff to get us into week 1 a little bit, probably going to do one more week 13 PCC Oval start later on, and then we'll have that for like Thursday, and then Friday we'll finally get to our first week 1 racing, probably either PCC or for GT2 at Mount Panorama. So that's what's up, and yeah, I can't think of anything else that's going on. Hope you again all have a wonderful day. Hopefully this is fun and entertaining. Hopefully we have a little bit more battling than we did at Gateway. That was a little bit boring for most of it until we got ran into, but been a lot of fun. It's been a great week 13 so far, so I hope everybody's been enjoying it. Paid track nominations are now currently live for PCC for the 2026 Season 1 schedule, so head on over to the PCC forum and drop your suggestions and your input down in the forum section for paid track for 2026 Season 1. Hope to see you all out there. Looks like we are rolling off 12th here out of, I don't know how many cars are in the server, 13 total, so it's going to be towards the back if nothing else, but should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we can just survive these first couple corners and laps and flip up towards the front. Probably won't have a chance to catch Jaden. If we can finish kind of like 5th, 6th overall, that should be good and should be fun. So hope y'all are enjoying it. Again, appreciate you all so much. Drop that like, sub down below if you're new. Don't want you to miss any of the action from iRacing and the other racing games we do. Anything else fun. So much fun stuff happens here. I'm so thankful and so proud of it. So let's get on the grid and we will get ready to rock and roll. Let's do this one. I don't know how I want to word this. I'm still mad they took away my hotkeys. I'm getting a little bit more used to the new UI here. It feels more and more comfortable. It's not perfect. I don't love it, but I'm not making any changes as of right now. Still haven't gotten, 5, 6, 7 races in where I feel either comfortable or uncomfortable with it. Again, K5 at Darlington is going to be tough. It's going to be a very long race, probably the full 2 hours. A lot of, pain and suffering there, but I'm obviously quite good at Darlington, so I'm looking forward to it and seeing if anything prohibits me from running well with the way I have everything laid out here on the UI. Again, week 13 has been a lot of fun. Been pretty calm for the most part. I'm really enjoying it. It's been nice to take a little bit of a break. Let's get caught up here. In no hurry. So we are coming from the back, it looks like, the very last car, which is fine. Got 2 pace laps, so no rush. We are in 5th gear all the way around here. Again, this is another re-arted track. All the NASCAR tracks are now, but this one was actually out for last season, so not new. But still looks really good. I think it looks awesome. We're using just a little bit of brake around here. Again, could definitely go faster if I were to build a dedicated oval set for this, but that seems like a lot of work for an unofficial fun series. So looks like we're starting what, roughly 12th or so, 10th, 12th, somewhere in there out of the whole field. So from the back, we see the other Clio up there outside of row number 2, and we'll go chasing after that car as well as the rest of the non-BMW cars. So Again, hope you enjoy it. Make sure you grab your drinks and your snacks and everything else. Good start to the week, Monday. And let's have some fun here. So appreciate you all. Let's get to it. Oh, yikes. Let's not crash here, people. BMWs, of course, will rocket away. But like I said, they're not that much faster than we are, honestly. So let's just be nice and patient here. Nice and smooth. See if we can find a hole to go through. There's a hole around Matthew. Try to get around the outside of Thomas. Another Mazda. We learned here from racing Carl at Iowa in the Clio that passing around this style of racetrack in the Clio is quite difficult. Tire wear probably really won't come into play, not in 25 laps, but still, oh, BMW spinning. We'll just be nice and careful and patient. Hopefully he doesn't autocorrect. He did not, or autocorrect, self-correct up into the field, but everybody got away from that, thankfully. All right, so we're doing okay. Everybody is alive for the most part. We have Jaden up ahead of us here in the 86, 3 BMWs ahead of him, and then Julian in the other Clio. Here comes Benjamin in his BMW, the inside. Just let him go. Again, the BMW should be comfortably faster. Glad I let him go because he would have put us in the fence otherwise. I think Jaden will be faster than us in his 86. They just corner so well, handle so well on turn in especially. Mazda and 86 is behind us probably also, but if we can just put some good laps together, get some good momentum here, we should be able to have a fighting chance of holding them off. The Clio ahead is entering quite hard, but we're still doing okay. Obviously a long way to go yet. Just trying to take care of my front tires. Obviously front wheel drive car, the fronts do everything. Really don't want to drag them across the surface if we can help it. Don't know how we're going to make a pass. Very difficult to pass here in any slow car, especially one that's a road car that's front wheel drive that's not made for this obviously. So trying to be patient again, much like we were at Gateway. Seem to have some overspeed and straightening out these long straights. Some late exit, a little bit of a baby diamond. Guy ahead got very checked up. You can hear him shifting there. Get to the inside. Nice slow roll on corner entry. He pinches us very tight, but we're gonna be able to complete that pass. There we go. Get away from that. Put a little gap. Try and make a nice smooth corner or two here. We should be able to use some positive momentum, get away. Jaden's gotten away about 3 seconds here up ahead of us in his 86, so they're quite fast. We have Thomas, who's leading the Mazda Cup cars behind us. He is right up on the back of Julian and myself, so I think that he's probably faster as well. Everybody behind that, as I'm looking at the relative, drove right into the fence like a dumbass. Sounds good, Justin. We're all good, but I think everybody else behind that's fallen off quite a bit here, so 8 laps down, 17 more to go. Definitely the 2 behind are still close. It's especially difficult for the Mazdas to pass us because we are faster down the straightaway just a little bit, and they don't corner that much better than we do, at least nothing like an 86 does, so. Doing okay, feeling comfortable. Again, I hope you're enjoying this. Let me know what you think. Obviously, I hope they continue to bring this back and go to some free tracks so that we can get some more participation here. I understand that basically none of the road guys, I talked about this briefly in the Gateway video last week, none of the road guys are going to want to buy Richmond. There's literally no use for them if they don't care about ovals, so unless they already own it, or it's a track that has a roval like Auto Club or Kansas or, you know, somewhere like that, there's no point in buying this track. So I don't really understand why iRacing would choose to do all paid tracks and ones that don't even really make sense, but nonetheless, it's what we got, so we'll just keep doing our best here, chugging along. Obviously, we are not catching Jaden. He's gotten another second of gap out in front. Still just kind of chilling, keeping an eye on the cars behind, but just cruising right now. 11 laps down, 14 more to go. I do quite like this place in these cars. I think that it's a flawed system trying to find tracks that these cars would race well at, because the answer really truly is none of them. But if there were some, they might as well be free tracks or tracks that everybody pretty much owns or has access to, like a USA, like a Legacy Phoenix that's free. So either of those two tracks I would support being on the PCC schedule, something that someone has to buy that would race like a plate track, like a Kansas Oval or something. That's just not what I think the series needs if there were to ever be an oval. We tried some really small tracks in the past, like Concord. That was a disaster. Obviously, when we ran USA very early on, when we had ovals in PCC, it was just the Mazda and the Solstice. So that was that. And then later we ran like Daytona Oval and Atlanta Oval, I believe. And I'm sure I'm missing one. Pocono Oval maybe, but I don't think I participated in that one. But Atlanta Oval, at the time when we still had the Solstice, that's what I drove, obviously. But even in the Mustang, and then obviously Daytona, being flat out the whole way around was no good. That was no fun. It's just a draft race. We have enough of those on some of the longer road courses, essentially, with the Road Americas and even to an extent like Road Atlanta, Le Mans, Daytona, etc. Like this pace of car, any length of straightaway like that is just a disaster of a draft fest. So don't want or need any more of that. But I would still support giving it a try to Legacy Phoenix. It's a mile track, got decent length to it. Plenty wide, other than really the front stretch, honestly. The rest of it's pretty wide. A lot of room for people to move around, multi-class interactions, traffic. I think the classes would have an opportunity to spread out there, unlike a track like this where the Mazda and 86s, as you can see behind, well, the Mazda's more so than the 86s here, but Mazda's right up behind Julian there, Thomas's. And for like 10 plus laps now has not been able to make a pass, even though he's right on top of him, because they just can't ever build momentum and get a run. So, a place like Phoenix, I think a little bit longer straightaways, a little faster corners, we could see some good class separation. So if it was a once a year thing, like say season 1 of every year or whatever, we got an oval, I would support only going to Phoenix Oval. That would be fine by me. It could just be a weird fluky thing. We could even double up and say, hey, we're going to Phoenix Oval and we're going to Phoenix Roval, the road course that's there. That's a great road course, actually, a free road course. We could say, hey, we're doing both those same seasons so that people get used to it. Again, everybody owns it. It's free, so that makes no difference. But that's the only way I think it would ever work out and be supported. So, but for now, no dice. So this is what we got. I'm glad iRacing is giving us a chance to do this. Again, maybe not the craziest racing in the world, not the most populated thing, but I think part of that's due to track selection. It seems like something that has support behind it and is fun for a nice unofficial Week 13 thing, and I'm obviously all too happy to oblige, get some laps in, get some running in. It is a lot of fun, especially when you get to race with people, but we'll have to do some more work on getting more people on and see if we can do something about the schedule if they bring this back in future seasons. This is not a very populated, heavy schedule. I don't know if their goal is just to essentially force people to buy more tracks or what, but just seems like a missed opportunity to me. But no matter. Cruising along here with 5.5 laps to go. I've had fun. It was fun to get to drive through some of that traffic early on once again. Haven't really ever seen any other cars. Jaden's gotten 5.5 seconds. He's a Scop 8 up ahead. So again, the BMW ahead, I don't know what's going on, but hopefully tomorrow again you see Figure Great at Irwindale, hopefully in the mini stock. That's the plan. And then Wednesday, hopefully K5 Darlington. And then Thursday, again, I'm going to try my best once I'm back from my trip to get a PCC oval race in at Martinsville, because at the very least then we will have multi-class and traffic interactions, if nothing else, because is this guy broken or what the hell? Anyways, 4 laps to go. Not sure what's going on there, but no matter. I think we're in about 5th place overall now, which is great. Pulled 3 seconds plus back to Julian, so he's either had damage or fallen off the pace or is distracted by the guy behind or has just been battling the guy behind or who knows what. But regardless, 3 laps to go, 6 seconds back to the lead BMW. I don't think he's going to catch us, so we should stay on the lead lap here, just like we did at Iowa, just barely, I think. Maybe we got lapped to Iowa. I don't remember exactly, honestly. But regardless, where's the other place we ran? North Wilkesboro. I think we got lapped at Wilkesboro as well. But so it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. It's been entertaining, if nothing else. And again, something different, something casual. Not the most barn-burning race of all time, but that's why we have real PCCs. So just chilling. Front tires aren't overly happy. Another dead BMW here. That's going to promote us to 4th overall, it looks like. Not sure what's going on. Whatever. It's fine. White flag, Credit One Bank, sponsor me please, so I can indeed go racing in 2026. There we go.
Correct, everybody.
Yeah, that was good fun. Good job, everyone. And that'll be that. We'll take it. Nice and smooth, nice and straightforward, nice and easy. Technically we won, but there's my beautiful CF Mobile Clio that you're all familiar with by now. So thanks again to Luca for painting that for me, putting it all together. Does it tell us that the session has stopped counting, like we can leave? I don't know where that is. I don't think it says anywhere here like it used to that I can tell. Anyways, we climbed from 12th to 4th, which is good. Obviously won our class of 2 drivers. Check out the results for the sake of results. Yeah, so Andrew takes the win, leads 23 laps from the pole in the BMW class. Benjamin Sweeney came from the back with me, led 2 laps, but was not able to pick up the victory. Jaden handily won GR 86 class by almost a full lap. He was, 6.8 seconds ahead of me, so just took off and ran. We win the Clio class in our 199 car that we don't see very often because we don't get in official racing. Obviously no iRating or safety rating, anything like that. Best lap was 25 dead, which isn't too shabby. I think I could have gone a couple tenths faster, but no matter. So yeah, that was the group, that was the field. So I had fun. Not the craziest race ever, not the most entertaining thing in the world, but I had fun regardless. So I hope you enjoyed it as well. Again, make sure you drop that like, sub down below. So thankful for each and every one of you. All your love and support means the world to me, and I'll keep doing my best to pump out good and entertaining content. Again, hopefully I'm working on something right now that you'll see in the next week or two that's a little bit different content, but hopefully very entertaining and very fun also. So that's going to be it. Appreciate you all so much. Till next time, as always, bye.